Every now and again you get where the track's opening up a little bit wider. That's obviously foot traffic, so more and more people have been walking and widening the path, like flattening it as they go along. So the more people that walk backwards and forwards up here, the more wider and the track's worn down and broken in. As you can see, the original track, it was just all stones, look, little stones. Right, come on son, no, 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 come on. No, come here, come here, come here. Hey, come here. Good boy, good boy. I didn't want him going down there in case he falls down the ditch. Right, so the toadstone's just down there. That's that ditch down there again. There's a stream running under this bit of a road here, and you can see it down there. You just see the sun glinting off the water down in the groove, and that goes round and down all the way along there. He's chasing little mice or something. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave them, son. Leave them. Leave it. Come on. Leave it. Leave it. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. See, that's what I want. Leave it. Come away. It's coming on. His training's coming on. He's getting better. I mean, when he's put his face right into those holes where the little mice were, it reminds me when the Jack Russells are gone ratting, sticking their heads in the holes that they made to try and chase them out and grab them. Hi son! He's running ahead, look. We're watching him, I'm not watching where I'm putting my feet and I'm tripping over. Right, so I think this is the part where you can see that there's been vehicles down here, and it comes to a stop just there where these two little Christmas trees are one either side. So these are the kind of things you remember again on the track. Right, so the skinny trail becomes like a car trail at these two Christmas trees, one either side of the track, look. So just to reiterate how I got here, people, I came along the A1 past the Metro Centre, crossed over the River Tyne by the road bridge obviously, then I got to junction 77, turned left and went up the ramp onto the A696, followed that road to the airport roundabout, straight over, then through the village of Ponteland, continued on the A696, then you go through the little village of Belsay, then you get to the junction where you can go straight on towards Bowlam Lake, or keep left to go round and stay on the A696, which I did, and just follow the A696 all the way past where you pass the signpost pointing off to Kirk Welpington, and that's where you come across the crossroads at Noah's Gate, where you turn left and then follow the road right along past the Shoe Tree and then continued on, and then you come to a junction where the road bends round to the right, but you just go straight on to take you past Sweet Hope Lough Fishing Lake. So you go straight over that single track past the lake entrance, and then you come to join the A68 at the junction. You go straight over, follow that round and down over Reedsmouth Bridge, and then you come to the village of Bellingham, and then you turn left at the T junction, go through Bellingham, past the fire station and the children's play park, and then you see the junction straight across to go past Riverdale Hall Hotel. You take that road there and just continue right along to Kielder Water, and that's where the way I've come this morning. I was surprised I haven't seen any cyclists or any hikers so far, but that's another reason why I like coming out here, because it's so remote and quiet. and you're hardly likely to come across anybody else. So I'll let him off and relax. I've bought myself a second-hand camera that had a problem with it, with the camera would turn on with a battery in it, but as soon as you put an SD card in it, it wouldn't turn on. And it's a Canon SX70 HS bridge camera, and it's 20.3 megapixel photos, 65 times zoom, and with it being a bridge camera, it's lightweight to carry, and you can operate with one hand like I do with being disabled. So I've taken it up to a camera shop, repair shop in Newcastle. It's called APM. He's at 142 Northumberland Street, Newcastle. So I'm hoping that he can fix it, because he straight away he looked in the, where you put the SD card in. He says I can see the pins are bent. So somebody's put the SD card in the wrong way around, or somebody, or try to force it in to keep it down and keep it in, and they probably broke off the little fin where the contacts make contact with the pins, and it's bent them. So he's got to take it apart, try and straighten the pins up again, so when you put the SD card in and turn on the power, it recognises the card, and hopefully I'll be able to use it and get some fantastic pictures of it. I mean, I've got a Nikon B700 bridge camera, which is 20.2 megapixels and 60 times zoom, and the pictures that I take with that are just fantastic. So I can imagine the Canon's going to be even better again, with being 20.3 and 65 times zoom, so I can zoom anything down there or across there, like, you know, if there's a bird of prey on a tree, you can pick them up no problem. Right, I can see the tollstone again now, just through that gap in the trees there, straight ahead. So you go back down to that through the gate, the old gate posts, and just continue on. He stops every now and again to look back at me where I am, and that's great. Super. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy, son. And because he knows where we're going now, we're going back towards the car, that's why he'll feel confident to run off on his own and go as far as he's gone, out of sight, out of mind. But he's stopped every now and again, and he's looked back to see where I am, and then he'd continue again. And that's all part of his training. So you can see over there on the right hand side, when I'm walking back to the car, all those trees have been cut down on the right hand side. There's a big huge patch of them where they've all been chopped down. Now walking along, I can feel the heat on my head and my face, so I'm definitely picking up the sun, which we all need to top up our vitamin D to keep us healthy. So we need our vitamin C out of oranges, we need vitamin D from the sun, which they're trying to blot out, obviously, because they don't want we're healthy, they want we're dead. So when people realise that and get it in their heads that the globalist elites do not want on this flat earth that we live on, they want we're all gone. They'll probably just keep a few who are left to be their slaves, personal slaves. He's running back, look. He's going to be red hot. Good, stay there, son, stay there, good boy, stay there, good boy. Stay there, son, stay there. I don't want him running to me and then running back. I just want to stay and put. He's not doing double journeys. Corn used to do that all the time. He'd go running miles ahead and run all the way back to us and then go ahead again all day when we're out. That's why that dog was so fit. Bloody hell. So if I was doing a 25-mile hike, he'll have done a 50-mile hike by the time he's doubled backwards and forwards. That was why it was so hard for me to let him go, because he was, I mean, he was me soulmate, like in a dog version, a soulmate, and we went everywhere together. He was so fit that he could run him anywhere. And then towards the end, when he lost all that weight because he couldn't eat, and he went down, I think it was cancer, and he couldn't walk. His back legs were collapsing all the time, so I couldn't pick him up. So that's when I knew it was time to take him to the vets and put him to sleep. But it's soul destroying and tiring. It zaps you when you have to make that decision about your dog, because they're like a bane to you. They're like a family member, human. Good boy, son. Get all that crap off you. I roll over on your back and rub that bloody mud off you. Hey, good boy, son. Hey, gives it you. Right, gives it, son. Gives it. Right, so there's the toadstone there. 500 yards down there, look. So I'll just put it on video again as I pass it before moving on to the car. I mean, I was there long enough when I was talking to the two guys that had stopped on the bikes. But I've got a bit of editing to do to edit that section out while I was standing talking to them. Because they asked us personally, could you not put this on video for? I said, I'll cut that bit out. No problem. I mean, it's easy to do. You just load it into your, like I use a Wondershare 14.3 now I've got. You fell in the ditch, didn't you? Eh? Did you fall down in the ditch, son? Yeah, good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Right, come on. Go on, get. Howie. Go on. He's chasing a bloody moth now or something. Right, come on. Go on. Right, there's your toadstone. It's just like breeze blocks built up 15 foot high, and it's about 5 foot across each fascia. And like I say, there might have been a capstone on the top at one time, but that's not. It's just flat on the top now. Right, go on, son. Go on. Good boy. We're going back to the car now. Going back to the car, son. he's getting a second wind, load. Going for a burst of energy. There he goes, round to the toadstone. I'm glad in a sense, like, because by the time we get back to the car and I start driving home gently, he'll be flat out on the floor, so I can actually see my back window for a change. There's no dog right in against the dog guard and right in my view of looking through the boot window, back windscreen. I kind of see now for him. He's sitting up. His head's in the way. Kind of seen out, so I've got to rely heavily on me wing mirrors till he lies down. But I wouldn't have him any other way. He's I'm slowly but surely he's like me bane. It's just like having corn back again, and I'm treating him as such. He's me bane, and I try being as understandable as possible and forgiving when he's acts like a naughty child. I've got to have patience for to put up with him when he's acting up like that, which I am. I've had dogs all my life since I was in nappies, so I know how to go on with dogs and train them. Slowly but surely, comes in time. And once you've built that bond with your dog, they'll do anything for you to try and please you. Like I say, it's awkward water on the skinny trail because you've got to have one foot on the top of the trail and the other foot in the inside of the trail. So it's like hop along Cassidy. Right, so this walk's been really nice, and I've only had 2 chemtrail planes going over inside of us this time so far anyway. But look how the sky's changed. Instead of all like beautiful and blue, it's all this like haze, like silvery haze. And if you look straight up towards where the sun is, it's just totally blotted out. You can see it's there, but it's blotted out, and that's what I want. Because everything is healthier, everything grows by the sun, the heat, the rays. We all need the sun. So that's another reason why they're blotted it out, so we're not getting healthy and getting more vitamin D top up. Right, so this is where they've put the stones on the tractor from these 2 concrete posts where the gate was at one time. This would have been the toll gate, and I would imagine years and years ago there would have been somebody living in a little stone built cottage or something, collecting the bloody toll money off people coming from Scotland to go to England. But if you look at the toll stone, the top part is very clear and clean. The March, Northumberland, Roxburghshire, what's that? Willow, is it Willow? Oh, can't you see? The writing, the sketching becomes less and less what you can see. But just when you come down the bottom section there, the last 18 inches of the stone, that's where it's carved in and toll amount that you'd pay. Right, so back along this renewed bit of stone track now, what they've done for the cycles, because this bit of track was bloody awful, thin, boggy, full of water, and just all over the shop.